initially there was resistance to the freeform.
Interesting.
And I remember there was this one guy in class, and he says to me, I was explaining, okay, we're going to do freeform. And essentially what that is sort of like Mysore style, except where you do your own practice, except instead of having it a prescribed routine, you get online and you just do your best to let go of what you think you're supposed to do. Right. And listen for what to do, listen for inner guidance, and be brave enough, like give yourself permission to do what's coming through.
Right.
And sort of like that, in my mind, being sort of the essence of how to live a yoga lifestyle.
Yeah.
And you learn to be online like that in an easy context of doing yoga poses.
Right.
And so I was explaining this, I'm not going to give any instruction. In fact, I'm not going to even walk around and adjust anybody.
Right.
In fact, I'm just going to be up here and do my thing.
Right.
Feeling that that's actually the highest teaching in that moment.
Right.
Because yogis doing yoga together, not me,
yes.
Messing with someone else's practice.
Yeah.
Even though it could be helpful.
Yeah.
It just felt like a higher place to be coming from was, for this short chapter, let's all be online together, do our personal practice together.
Yeah.
And the guy raised his hand and he says, and I'm paying for this?
Really?
And like,
yes, you are.
And like I remember yes, exactly. And it's worth every penny. But years ago I tried to initiate freeform in class, and someone said something similar to that. They said, look, the reason I come to class is for you to tell me what to do. I don't want to think about it. That was the line. Oh. I don't want to think about it. I want you to tell me what to do. And I remember just totally falling for that. Like, oh, right, you're right. And that sort of squished my enthusiasm for doing freeform in class for years, because my job was to tell them what to do. Huh. Finally, I got it that, wow, yes, fulfilling my function to tell you what to do. What I'm actually telling you to do is don't just listen to the human teacher about what to do. Don't even think about it. Don't worry about thinking of what to do. And instead, I like the online image. Get online and listen for what to do. And as soon as I was clear on the fact that, wow, I'm telling the person to listen, not to me, though it'll feel similar, actually, but to listen to themselves about what to do, then I was clear about why it was an important chapter. I was clear that I wasn't running from my responsibility. Right. And actually I was answering it, being more responsible by providing the time where together we can be online and practice together. Right. And therefore this chapter is, I'm paying for this, becomes, whoa, this is valuable, important chapter. Yeah. And it's sort of like as soon as I got clear on that and was able to then hold my ground in class to other people's objections, whether they were voiced or not. Yeah. Because sometimes you'll just, you feel it. I don't want to do this, or, Yeah. As long as I was able to just stay clear, more and more people got into it. Right. And then those who were still not into it found it harder to resist. Right. Because not only me, but everyone and the room was getting into this.
Right.
And now it's like a freeform chapter. It's like, let's do freeform. You know, like it's the favorite chapter.